All right, we got to get some tunage on here. Let's see. Space Age soundtrack. Let's see if we can get some music going. Not Space Age, Cha-Cha. Alone, relaxing ambiance. Oh, that sounds good. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, baby. All right. I think we got a shirt in the way there. We don't need the blockage. All right. Cheers. I'm drinking tonight a little bit of something a little bit fun for once, for a change. I'm having a what is known as a umeboshi plum wine. I want to be a little bit non-traditional with my drinking habits. No, I don't drink. Look, I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't hit ladies over the head and steal their bags. But I do occasionally like a cigar and a little umeboshi plum wine, whatever, from Japan, of course. And so lovely. So lovely. And of course, I'm gonna need a lighter. God, it's hard to get set up here. Hold on, I'm gonna get more ice. Alright, welcome back to the show here. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm getting somewhat addicted to making these podcasts, but to me it's kind of a nice moment because it's a moment of self-reflection and in the comfort of my own dwelling here, and so a little bit of me time. Not you again. Yes, it's me again. So we've got rid of you already. So the lighter was sitting over there the whole damn time. Anyway, I'm trying to get the lighting correct here. I don't know. That's not exactly it. Maybe that is a little better. Anyway, so what happened today? I went out. I ended up seeing my friend Mike, the artist, the friend formerly known as Mike, the artist formerly known as my friend. But we made up. I mean, he's 78 years old. He's a very young 78-year-old guy. I mean, you know, he's a painter. He's a fantastic painter. Still painting at 78 years old. Looks young, acts young. Anyways, he was sort of saying, "Oh, you're sending me too many audio messages on the phone," and I was like, "All right, look, if I'm annoying you, I'll just stop, whatever." But I don't know. The problem with the phone, as I said before, is there's a lot of misunderstandings. That if you're face to face, you probably just laugh it off and make a joke. And the phone, and I realize that the phone is not the ultimate reality. Reality is the ultimate reality. Seeing people face to face, talking face to face, that's more important. So, anyway, this is the, God, I've almost got half of it left. I never drink, so this is very, very rare for me to do. I got this nice fan behind me blowing the smoke. And today I had some nice lamb. I didn't want to eat the legs because I just thought that's kind of gross to eat legs. So I had the loins. Loins or legs, you make the call. And then I had given up fish because of mercury for the millionth time, but I had some sardines, so I mean, what are you going to do, stop eating? I mean, I was a vegan for a long time, but I don't know. Forgive me. I'm just trying to do right now what I think is healthy for my body. I was getting very weak on eating all vegan, like eating lentils and just cooking lentils. I just get so tired. This is totally opposite, and I'm not just saying that. I'm not making it up. I'm not like, oh yeah, placebo effect. I'm feeling really groovy, so there's something to that. Now, today there's a little bit of a topic. I was chatting with a friend of mine who's in the Philippines, and once upon a time I had a Philippines channel, and I was in the Philippines, and my girlfriend and I supposedly were gonna make that a big channel, but we never did. But anyways, so I thought I'd talk about what he had to say for all you men out there, all you male viewers. Well, it turns out that my friend who is over there, and of course I lived over there too, but I had a girlfriend for most of the time, but he's trying to meet girls online, and apparently he's been getting ghosted. My favorite word. Ghosted. She ghosted me. So I guess he meets these girls online and then goes over there, and then mostly he's saying the city girls. So the point is that the city girls, he says, are evil and they will ghost you but the province girls are the best, and that's sort of always been the case. People have been saying that since Adam and Eve time, you know. It's the province girls, mate. You've got to get yourself one, mate. Get to the far-flung reaches of the province, mate. You won't be disappointed, mate. Anyway, so there's that. And it's all about the province. I knew it. So yeah, he got, let's see, ghosted by 6 girls, 7 girls, and then like 3, only the province girls met him. So anyway, that's the story on that. I've got the seascape that I'm working on that I'll be giving to a friend of mine that I met for coffee today. And my favorite Muse girl, Fa, was here last night. And I did this picture of her. Little sketch. And then I started this little piece of nothing yet. Just a rough draft. And what else? I'll be getting my teeth fixed hopefully this week. I gotta do a filling. I don't really want the composite filling. I want to get the glass, something glass, ceramic glass, or whatever, I don't know. What the difference is, or metal maybe, I don't know. I'll pay a little bit more if I have to. I mean, it's like $30 to get a filling here, so. Another thing that I have to do is get a tripod. Now, I've never asked for money on this channel, but if you would like to donate, I can get a better tripod than this. Look at this. This is a coat hanger fastened to a block of wood and a broken tripod. Anyway, this thing this thing was fantastic. It was very sturdy. It was fantastic until somehow I broke it. I can't remember, but cheapest tripod I found the other day was $15, and I will get one here soon. It's very important to have a tripod, especially when you're painting and you know you gotta show the angles and all that stuff. This one was great because I could turn it down and then I could work on the floor. Another thing that I did was I would take 2 boards and I would put the phone in between, and then I'd be on the floor, and that's always something I could do. But in any case, what a great cigar. What a great cigar. What a great Sora the Greek. Anyways, happiness is when you're smoking a cigar. Damn it. And unhappiness is the time in between. I think I'm going to throw the battery charger on this thing just in case this thing decides it wants to die. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway, I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know why. I did some dancing today, singing this Depeche Mode song that for some reason, I just love this Depeche Mode song. I don't know why. I'd never heard of it before until like a month ago. And it's just a very catchy song. It's called No Good. I'll probably get a copyright strike, whatever, but I just love singing that song. I don't know why. Well, you got to realize, I mean, I grew up with Depeche Mode, and so I knew every song that they ever did, except for this one. I never heard this song before. Anyways, so by the way, if the camera stops, thanks for watching. As always, Cigar Chat. I never know when this thing's going to cut out. Hopefully I can do long videos. I don't like to feel like I'm under some kind of pressure here of time. I bought some glasses today for $2. I needed glasses. They're important to have, especially when you don't want anything to hit your eyes, that's for sure. My father, who is blind in one eye, was always telling us kids that in the car, you know, roll the window up, you know, if something happens to my eye, you know. So, point well taken regarding the eyes. There's this guy downstairs where I stay, and he's a Turkish guy, and he was with another guy, but the other guy left, and he's just sitting down there by himself. And it's hard to kind of talk to the guy because, you know, he speaks Turkish, and I have to use Google Translate. And I kind of said I was going to go downstairs and maybe hang out with him, but I don't know. I just rather kind of just stay in my room. I don't know. I mean, it's if people can speak the same language, I think it's, you know. But to Google Translate, it's a bit awkward, right? And maybe I'm not really that sociable. I'd rather do my own thing, I think. Yeah. So, so nice. So nice. Anyways, this week I'll also be going to the eye doctor to get a full checkup on my eyes. Eye examination. Looking forward to that. But as I met my friend this morning for coffee, he had eye surgery. It was like $2,000. They gave him a new eye, basically. So cheap. So, you know, medical care in Asia is very cheap. Very cheap. In the West, you'd pay $5,000 to $10,000 for something like that. You just wouldn't be able to do it. Be impossible. I'm digging the music. I really am. I'm digging the music. It's putting me in a nice, relaxing state here. So, I'll probably be putting a lot of this stuff into the closet here at the hotel. I pay the girls $1 or $2 to store the stuff away for a few days till I get back, and then very nice of them to do that. I've got to deal with some of these paintings. I don't know, maybe I'll put them on my site. Maybe maybe somebody wants to buy one. I'll put the two Thai women up on my web page, and I'll link that in the description. But of course, it's gonna be shipping, and probably need to put it onto a frame and all that. So there's always that, the shipping, but I can make it worth your while or whatever. My friend Mike, who's my friend again, is a prolific guy and a real inspiration. He says he's gonna sell or donate some of his paintings for charity or whatever. I don't know. He's interesting character. He's really he's one of those artists who's really made it. So it's kind of nice to hang out with a guy like that.